Hey, BassGeek here, and today I'm going to tell you how much it cost me to make these videos. All right, so me and Jeremy took a little trip back up to the lake that, if you watched the videos last year, you would have seen I fell off his boat. We are taking his boat. We're going to be in his truck. He's going to help me keep up with everything that we spend and all the prices of rods, reels, whatever we catch fish on, we're going to actually count. So how we're going to do this, we're going to keep two different tallies, okay? So we're going to say tally number one, like a grand total. So if we were to go out and buy everything and then went straight to the lake and made a video, that's how much it's going to be, right? So now, and we're just talking about things like, you know, rods, reels, that sort of stuff, okay? So we're not talking about everything in the boat. Whatever we catch fish on in this video is what we will count. So if it's one combo, two combos, or zero combos, hey, we'll put at least one combo in there, right? Anyway, all that being said, we're going to then kind of depreciate. So we know no one's going to go out and buy all this stuff brand spanking new. So we're going to take 10% of the total of these products, like line, lure, you know, blah blah blah, even the gas. You know, hey, we may put, you know, a tank of gas in most of the time, but there's going to be a little bit of gas left over, of course. So we're gonna kind of break that down. So we're going to say, here's the total if you went out and bought everything and to make videos. Here is what it costs in sort of a 10% depreciation, you know, if it, you know, 10% of the rod combo for this one fishing trip, okay? So we'll give you kind of the grand total, and then we're going to give you kind of the spread out if you made multiple videos. And that's what we're going to do. Hope this, you know, kind of sheds a light on, you know, what it takes to actually, as far as time and work and effort and money, to actually go out and make these videos. Hopefully this kind of shows how much of that we put into them. All right, let's grab Jeremy and go fishing. Hey, BassGeek here. We're out with my buddy Jeremy on his boat. You'll remember this lake from last year. This is the lake I fished growing up, and I fell off the boat last time I was here and almost drowned. Hopefully, we're going to stay dry and catch some fish for you today. Let's go. Okay. All right, gang, so what we've done so far in breaking this little lake down is we've thrown a big glide bait, we've thrown, let me get it spun around, Jeremy. We flipped we've thrown a popper and a buzzbait, and right now it seems that the old buzzer has gotten 2-3 bites, and so the popper has got a bite and a follow. So we're working to tweak out those bites now. And what I mean by tweak those bites out is we're working to find out, because the buzzbait has got 2 bites basically in a ditch running into the back of the creek, and I'll show you one of those in just a minute. The popper got a bite somewhere. Oh, there was one.
I'm wet now.
Yeah, he ate it. I think he wished he didn't. I about bass slapped Jeremy back there, setting a hook on him.
He slung him out of the water.
Come here, little fella. Now listen, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. This right here is probably what we're looking at today on this lake. You know, if we get lucky and catch a bigger one, but you know, hey, he smells like a bass. Little green guy, that's about what we're looking at. You might want to tilt that camera down some. But anyway, we'll put him back in the water. Boy, he hit it. There wasn't no second thought about it, Jeremy.
All I do is look over and see a fish flying at me.
I didn't expect it to come up out of there like that. So here's some prices I want to break down to you, and maybe something that you don't think about. Guys, there's a lot of other stuff that I could be doing with my time other than fishing that's going to make me, or making videos, when it comes to editing, drive time, you know, time on the water. Time is money. I could be spending my time doing a lot of other things. This is my passion. This is what I love. Okay, this is what I love. Fishing is what I love. Really, YouTube's not what I love. I love to fish, and I take you guys along with me. But all that being said, time is money. So if you're not factoring in how much your time's worth, you're cheating yourself. So let's just say low ball right now. I could go pull a second job, even working at a restaurant or, you know, supermarket, making $10 an hour, you know, right now, right? So we're gonna figure my time is worth $10 an hour, right? I mean, most people's time's worth a lot more than that. And to be honest with you, my time's worth a lot more than that. The profession I'm in, you will not get me for $10 an hour. All that being said, that I want you to make sure you're taking that into consideration. Now, let's go see the rest. Got a little bit of wind right here. I mean, you think a jerkbait would get them up, get them to come up and say, hey, what's that little fishy? Let me put you in my mouth. Oh no, I'm stuck. Come on, fishy, come up and hit my jerkum bait. That one fish done told on me. He hit me too hard. It hurt. He said the hook had turned me clear out of the water 20 feet. He didn't have to be that mean.
I didn't see you set the hook, but I seen a fish flying. Oh yeah, there we go.
Holy cow. Don't you look at this. Look at that.
You didn't even get it in his mouth.
Listen, little buddy.
You can't even get your finger in his mouth.
You're really scared me. If you just open your mouth.
Apparel pliers.
Just, okay. Woo! That's what you catch on Big Cherry Lake, by God. Biggins! Biggins!
I hope it's running. Huh?
Yep, she's running. So that was it for the day. We're headed off the lake now, and we're headed back where we are going to put in even more time. Sometimes, and I'll say with this video, with all the stuff that goes into it, with adding in all the titles, this video alone is going to take a lot of hours. So once we get back, we've got to transfer the files off the cameras, off of the iPhone. We've got to organize those files. We've got to scrub through those files, look for, fish catches, dialogue, B-roll, all the stuff that goes into this video you're seeing that takes hours to do. Then we edit. Then we upload. And the upload itself, you can allow to do itself, to just, manage itself. But all the stuff you have to put in, the description, the title, all the stuff that YouTube requires, most of the time, that's a whole nother hour. Then, once the video is released, you have to go out to all your social media and promote that video is out there. And once again, that's about another 15-20 minutes. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the video. You've seen everything in there, and let me give you the grand total. Now, I know we went a little crazy, but if you decided tomorrow, you got on YouTube, you decided you seen your very first fishing video, and you said, I want to do that. I want to be a pro, or I'm going to go buy me a bass boat. This is what it's going to cost you, grand total, to take that first fishing trip. Roughly. Now, Jeremy's boat is older. I don't know if you're going to fish tournaments out of that boat, but if you want to be a fishing YouTuber, you can do this. $47,725.57. That's to get out the first time and make your first ever video. Now, if we break that down to 10%, so you decide you're going to do this, you spread the cost out over several videos. 10% of that is going to be $4,772, and I don't remember what the change was. So still, that first trip is going to roughly cost you, according to your tax assessor, about $4,700 and change, almost $4,800. Now, let's take the boat out. Let's take the boat and the truck out, completely out. This is probably a closer number. I mean, you've still got to add that boat cost, the cost to keep that boat up, to keep that truck up. You got to add that cost in there somewhere. And I'll tell you what, this number is probably lowball when you start talking about that. So you take that out and you come up with 4, and 10% of that number is $472.56. So that is probably a pretty good number of what it costs to make every single video. I would say right there. The number in man hours to do one video, 22 and a half hours. Guys, whether you put a number on that or not, 22 and a half hours is a lot of time. It is a lot of time. All right, guys, let the arguments begin. Questions, comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you would have done different, how you would have done the math different. All the numbers are laid out there. Figure it out. If you got a nicer boat, it's going to cost you more. If you got a nicer truck, it's going to cost you more. Blah, blah, blah. You know. You guys know I love to talk fishing with you. This is going to be interesting, I think. As always, like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Please make sure you ring that bell so you get the notifications when these videos come out. And as always, whether we agree with each other or not, you guys really do, at all times, you rock.